form. They go with another form. But the forms which we use regularly with meaning, these are free forms. Forms which are free, forms which are bound together, we refer to them as morphs. M-O-R-P-H-S. Morphs. Is actually, linguistics people took it from botany and other sciences. The Rupareka, the structure. Morphology is the study of these morphs, and the morphs are studied in terms of bound morphemes. A morpheme is one which can be identified in terms of its structure as well as in terms of its differential or referential value. If we say this is meaningful, what is the correct meaning? Well, not correct meaning when it is used with some other thing. That's why I say differential meaning. It could be referential meaning, it could be differential meaning. For example, in Telugu, todu has meaning. To, atanito, atanitodu. So this to represents todu. But to has its own, when it goes with some other word, has value. So this kind of bound form, free form become important. So syllables, one or more, with some meaning value is called morpheme. An interesting thing, these bound forms, very valuable. Bag, bags. Z, bags. Spelling is sa. When S, ucharan is Z. Bags. C-A-T, cat. Plural is cats. Cats, sa. Spelling is the same. Ucharan, pronunciation. Cats, bags. Boxes, boxes is. Plural is in some forms z, in some forms sa, in some forms is. Spelling is either s, sometimes in boxes es is added. But there is an interesting thing. Ox, oxen. Child, children. Sometimes no change at all. If you have 10 apples on the table, you cannot say there are 10 fruits on the table. Fruits means more than one type of fruit. Singular will be used. Fruit only. So each word has its own problem. Now comes sa, za, is, children run, oxen un. All of them refer to plurality. What do we do? Easy to say it is morpheme of plurality, it is a bound form. But someone says, bhai, sa, za, is, I can understand. But this run and done, what to do? So one Czechoslovakian linguist, Wacek, beautifully said, this run and za, these are synonymous morphological exponents. Synonymous. They have the same meaning but they are different. Now comes cats, sa, dogs, za, and is, boxes. What do you call them? No, sir, all three equal value. No, there is an interesting point here. Banana, bananas. Bananas. Some people say, dekho, banana ends with a vowel. Vowel is voiced, so za. Dog, ga is voiced, so za. Cat, ta is voiceless, so sa. Box, it ends in sa, so is. Arey bhai, let us look at it. Sa also occurs after vowels. What do you do? They called us, US, called us PISS, PIS, not PIS, PIS. That means the rule we are giving that za occurs after vowels. It should be rule. We have so many places where sa occurs. So what do? We go back to Bloomfield and make a distinction between a basic form and basic alternate, he calls them, and the other are derived alternates. How? For example, this plural is not only plural, the singular for the verb. He denies it, denies. He kicks. He bags the prize. So both singular, verb singular sir and noun plural sir have the same problem. So the Bloomfieldian system is beautiful. The basic alternate is za. The other is alternates. And the Vachak thing is children, run, oxen, and these are synonymous exponents. Otherwise, to call sa, za is un, run, all allomorphs, we are in a sense, well, I wouldn't use the word confusing, we are not following a pattern. When we say in Tamil, pa and ba are allophones, allied phone sounds, we are referring to same level, sound system. When you are saying sa, za is run, an or allomorphs, what are you doing? You are bringing sound system into formal structure. No. Let us do this. Za is the exponent, main, alternate. The other is derived. Then what do we do with allomorphs? There is a way. Some words are used both as nouns and verbs. L-O-V-E, love. It is used as a noun as well as a verb. This you can say, what about L-O-V-E? Are they two different words? One verb, one noun? No, the same word, same morpheme. Then they are allomorphic values. One is as noun, one as verb. Then when you are saying noun and verb, use of one word is allomorphic value, you are not going from formal structure to phonological or some other structure. So this is what I discussed in one paper, and this is what now I explain in terms of meanings. And well, here also I have given the same. So lexically conditioned thing like un, run, Vachak, the right source, he calls them synonymous morphological exponents, whereas Bloomfield uses the terms basic alternate and derived alternates. So this kind of from this kind of morphology, the morphology later we discuss also in terms of in the area of grammar, syntax and all that. I am drawing you to something else. The total stock of morphemes in a language is its lexicon. Some people use the word vocabulary, but when they use the word vocabulary, they may not be talking about suffix and all that. We in Indian languages we say shabda, pada and pratyaya. In English we say main morphemes, suffix morphemes are words and other suffixes, etc. So now we will talk about what is happening to this lexicon. As I said earlier, I quoted Halliday also, when the child sees a ball and sees the child sees its parents using the word ball, they won't separate ball from ball, is one. So ball, 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 they repeat, they learn. Later, they see another similar thing, but different color, they call that also ball. Ball, ball, ball. So there is a widening of understanding. Widening of understanding. Then they should not think everything which is circular is ball. They will see something else. So there is narrowing of reference. So there is broadening as well as narrowing. That is how child learns the language. In the early stages, everyone is cha-cha. Later they say, Nana, ye mama hai. It's not cha-cha. So every man cannot be daddy. They say, no, he is your uncle, not daddy. Uncle. So everyone is uncle. No, he is your grandpa. So that is how children develop distinctions. We call it when they socialize, when they mature, all these distinctions come in. Now, when they see things, they see something in the plate, others are eating, they also eat. Immediately mother says, he likes the biscuit. He looks at the mother. Big. He picks it up as